My week went, I don't know, it really went fast. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, it went fast. I dropped the road to Atlanta, so make sure y'all go tap into that. It's only $150, and it come with a whole lot of gifts and prizes. I'm setting up this 15 city tour, so I mean Atlanta, what is it? In the Indiana first, then we go to Kentucky, and then we shoot to Atlanta. So make sure y'all tap into that because I'm trying to take some artists out of the city. Artists out of the city. Y'all know I love artists. But I'm trying to take some artists out of the city with me. You already know what's going on. Then I'll drop. I didn't drop it yet. It drops on this birthday on August the 26th. Go tap in. Everybody keep on saying they want that song. Y'all better go still skip bits of what I be posting like I did. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Jada, how was your week, man?
The usual, life with the mask been lit. Then behind the scenes, shit been, yeah, man. Not gonna lie. The usual. Walk here a lot. Another week with the mask.
I wanted to say thank you for even coming in early because we were supposed to have somebody else on the show and you actually really don't show us. So shout out to Jada because he's a real show with us in September and he pulled up with us. Shout out to Jada for sure. So okay, I can start the live off. I love
So I can't say how my week was.
You feel like you don't want to tell us.
I mean,
you want to know comment like
you know what? Hey, listen. At the end of the day, man, I do be watching these playbacks and shit. My nigga Pool was on like a nice little 2-3 week run and no comment shit. And I'ma tell you this, I don't really want to say no comment, but what I will say is, shout out to everybody who pulled up at Bless Off Live Cycle last Saturday. It definitely was lit.
That shit was lit.
It definitely was lit.
I had a good time.
It was lit all the way around. Shout out to all the artists that performed. Shout out to everybody who came through and supported. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the heavyweights who pulled up in the building and fucked with us and shit. And we really appreciate y'all.
Shout out to Al for even holding us in here.
Yeah, well, definitely.
The ATM was
Yeah,
definitely
man.
fire.
That house tacos was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to everybody, man, for real. I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't really gonna get into how my week was because it was kind of one of those weeks where it's like, shit, I'm just happy to be here type shit. So you already know what the fuck going on. So cool, you can start the show off shit.
Alright, fuck it then. I'm gonna start the show off because I feel like a whole lot of people in the city don't know who MB and Jado is. So we're going to figure it out right now. Who is MB and Jado?
In the nigga, in the riddle.
Riddle.
I'm walking mythology.
Okay.
I'm something that y'all ain't gonna understand until I do it.
I like that.
So in front of this cat the box. This is the box. You really know if it's really or not?
He wasn't ready.
Here go this nigga, man.
He wasn't ready.
Round time.
Whatever you want me to be.
He wasn't ready.
Perception or reality.
Facts. Okay. The mask. So when did the mask come into play? When did you say, hey, I'm about to throw this mask on and this is what I'm about to go out here and show people?
My first show, I was gifted the mask for my birthday. My first show, thanks, my big brother made me go do the show. And I had the mask. So I was like, fuck it, I'm putting the mask on. So I already had, like, I'm gonna do the show collection. Like, my first project, my breakout project, not my first project. My breakout project was just a conversation with that. Mask just stuck and it was like, I felt how I gravitated to it. How people gravitated to it. So I just stuck with it. Like I said, investing. You go watch my shit, my interview shit, I speak about investing time, money, failure, family failure.
Right. So you keep on elaborating this black sheep. What do the black sheep, how do you tie in the black sheep with the mask?
Look where we at. Alright, this how I tie it. We in Cleveland, Ohio, a city that is prominent in real rappers and trap rappers. Cause I don't cap rap, right? Then you got a nigga like me. I mean, you can't say I'm bad. You gotta admit, I do have talent. But I'm gonna be myself though.
Right.
You feel me? I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna pop out with a mask on the screen. So you got to see how I'm talking.
The rain boots.
Yeah.
and Cleveland is a city, you'll find some real different shit that is catch like I ain't seen him in a while, but the dude who be riding the horse up and down St. Clair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some. He
Yeah, I
different.
did see him.
He got a whole farm in St.
Yeah,
in
tell
St.
you, he be
Clair.
riding that horse up and down St. Clair right there by that other pit. Religious.
The farm back there.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
on chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah, real talk.
You subject to see.
There's
Okay.
a lot of
Okay.
farms in Cleveland
That we don't know about.
people don't really know about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put them out there because I don't think they want to be known.
No,
They be in the middle of the hood though. That'd be the crazy
Yeah.
part about it.
There's a lot of shit going on. And how you be like, what the hell?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's what we doing.
Facts. No, for sure. So when it comes to the Black Sheep and the mental health, what's the message behind the mental part?
In all honesty, I'm founding it on mental health because I'm founding it on human nature, right? Like I'm just real on that. And if people aren't in a place where they're comfortable in their head, they're not going to be able to be in a place where they can progress in life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody needs to be there to not only hear people, but show them that I can't hear you because I'm going through or have been through what you've
The
been
same stuff you're going through. Yeah,
through. You know what I'm
fine.
saying?
I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. I don't want to take over the questions because I definitely get questions straight out.
Now, I got a couple questions for you. I got a cousin who's going through some stuff. Shout out to TC Dot Period. Get a motivational speech in the morning. He wake up. I'm sitting there asking what had him do that. He said he woke up on one. He wasn't really feeling himself, so he just decided to record one. And he said that made his day run a little better, so he decided to record two. Day ran a little better. Got in about a week. Then it hit him real hard, and he didn't get up and do it. And they started inboxing him like, "Bruh, where you at? We was looking forward to that." I'm saying it made me feel good. It made me inspired because I wasn't feeling like getting up today. But he always wants to get up. I don't, if it's hard, go get that bag. You know what I'm saying? Go help somebody. Go do something. Be nice. Find a way to just be better than who you was yesterday. Now, I know that made him feel better. The stuff that you do publicly that people see and they be like, dude, weird, or he in his feelings, or he emotional. You do it because it makes you feel better, or you feel like you're obligated to do it.
Do I do it because I feel like it makes me feel better or because I'm obligated to do it?
Or you're obligated to do it.
Both. Because sometimes it don't make me feel better, they make me feel worse because I'm feeling like a puppet because I do deal with mental health. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say they're issues, but I do deal with mental health. But I do feel obligated as well because like he went through that, I did the message of the mass, I missed the day. Everybody was on my back. When I say everybody, I went to an event the next day, niggas was walking up on me like, yeah, bro, I was looking forward to that. Like, you feel me? What happened to the message of mass yesterday? And he was like, damn, bro, I was going through some shit. I get it, bro. We was going through some shit too. I probably need to hear what you was going through.
Yeah.
Usually, and it was like, after that, it'd be days, I don't want to do that shit, but I gotta do that shit. So I do feel the obligation, but sometimes it make me feel better. Sometimes it don't, until a couple days later, when I go watch it again, it'll be like, damn, I said some shit. Or I go read the comments where people was commenting shit back to it, like, it's fine.
Something you thought wasn't really that important, as you were saying, to somebody.
I don't
It's
never
important for them to hear it.
I don't never feel like it's not important. I don't never take away the importance from it. I just be feeling like I don't want to do it. You know, it ain't not important. Just like I don't feel like mustering these words because I want to be angry. I want to get on this bitch and be like, if somebody try to do they crash out, but I can't do that because people listening to what I'm saying. So then somebody gonna really go crash out on me. They gonna try them and they gonna be like, you know what? It probably is cool to smack the shit out you.
No, I'll take the high road. I'm a high road person. I don't live on the high road, but I try to stay on the high road. You know what? I'm gonna just
Imagine if
let it go.
Imagine if
Ignore that.
5 of your
Not
favorite
saying.
influencers throughout history came out at one time and was speaking on. Sometimes it's cool. These is the man that you've been studying your whole life, looked up to, and they be like, sometimes it kind of is okay to karate chop a nigga inside his neck. What you gonna do in the next 2 weeks? Tomorrow you may wake up and be like, you know, that was kind of wrong. In 2 weeks you may be like, that nigga kind of had a point. And the next nigga that cut you off in traffic, you gonna follow their ass.
Nah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna still take the high road.
Speaking from right now.
Yeah. But see, at the end of the day, it's always about just finding your balance when it comes to this shit. And J-Do, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like on the G's, like niggas been hip to you for a little minute, nice little minute. And since we've been, you know what I'm saying, around each other on like more of a consistent basis, like we'll probably see each other like a couple times a month type shit when these events and things of that sort. And when I see you out here and shit, the one thing that is prevalent to me is the fact that you determined though. You see what I'm saying? Like niggas go through mental health, we all go through mental health and shit. Everybody watching goes through mental health. But when you outside, you're determined to make your point. You see what I'm saying? To where it's like, I'm determined to let niggas know, like, look, this is what it is. You feel me? You can either roll with it or not roll with it, but this is what I'm rolling with. And I feel like that has rubbed off on a lot of artists in the city. You know what I'm saying? So just speak on how you feel about that when you sit back and watch certain artists, like I know B Jax, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nephew and shit. He doing his thing when it comes to that shit. But he was inspired by you. You see what I'm saying? And there's a lot more people that's been inspired by you on your journey. You see what I'm saying? So how does that make you feel when you just sit back and look at it? You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so I'm completely honest with y'all and everybody that's gonna watch this. It makes me feel two different kinds of feelings. Okay? Because it depends on the person and it depends on like where we at in the timeline. At one point I can feel good before I can come out of artists that's doing it a good way. And another point I can get pissed off because I'm influencing people the wrong way, taking this shit the wrong way. People like B Jax, I'm proud of him. You feel me? I'm proud of what he's doing. I like that. And I like how he did it. You feel me? It made me look at it different. It made me like, all right, maybe that's how people should do it. You feel me? Like, 'cause I didn't think anybody had to come to me and be like, bro, how you feel about me? If somebody just popped up and did that shit, I would have been cool. I would have supported him. He came to me, asked me how I felt, and then asked me about my opinion on how he feel about it. I fuck with that. That's real influence. Now then you got people, I ain't gonna say no names, people will take your perception or your aesthetic, how you move around, and feel like once they try to apply that to themselves, they can move how you move.
Right.
And that's bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
You can't do that. Nah, like, I can't be as smooth as Gam. It ain't gonna roll. Gam gotta duck me bullshit type of vibe. I can't be like that. I'm gonna be honest. I keep a little bit of the roughness on because I see dudes my size who be like that. They get ran over. People be trying to play them. I don't have time for you to be trying to play me. So I keep a little bit of that. I ain't got time for you to be trying to play me.
Little chip on that shoulder type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little rough on the shoulder, type shit.
They both rough.
It's the workout.
You said what?
They both rough.
This nigga fool, man. Go ahead, Dad. Go ahead, man.
I'm saying, but you, it's hard to be comfortable. I know that. I'm different. I'm one of the weirdest people in the circle that I've ever kicked it in.
You're part of the flock.
Yeah, you look like you for sure.
Cause they, okay, most of the groups I fit in with, we got some common denominators. We thugging.
Y'all weird.
Or we weird. No, the people I hang with don't. Once they realize I'm weird, they be like, "Dang, cool. He cool. He just
they
different."
don't put the word weird in the song. You gotta hear it the way it is. It's a weird group. We all weird people.
I hang with the geeks, the nerds, but I'm not a nerd and I'm not a geek, but I hang with them people.
You a black sheep, we floaters. You can fit in anywhere because you ain't just one dynamic. You got so many in one box that people can't understand it because you ain't trying to make yourself fit in nowhere.
I want to be the black unicorn.
The black unicorn.
And you could be whatever you want to be.
Thanks.
Who is it?
So the black unicorn. So you a 6 foot man with making more than $100,000, and you ain't gonna cheat. And you ain't gonna,
Oh shit.
No, that's not me.
I see where
I'm
this is
just
going.
being cool. The
I see where
unicorn.
this is going.
The black unicorn. I just want to be the one to work the magic and just disappear. You know the unicorns ain't real. Shout out to it. Black unicorn.
Unicorns is definitely real. Unicorns are real.
Not the one with the-
real.
not-
Yes, it is.
Not the
It's
one with
a
the
horse.
rainbow.
It's not a horse. Not coming out like behind it. That sound dumb as hell. But unicorns is real. All that shit is real. We ain't gonna talk about that.
That's cool. It ain't, but I'm the unicorn with the rainbow coming out my butt. Hold on.
Hey,
And I'm
but
still
this,
trying.
I can't unsee that.
hey,
You
man.
You see it now, right?
unsee
But it's
it.
black. That's why I wore my unicorn shirt today, because I knew it was gonna happen.
I ain't trying to see. I know you right there. It's kind of like it's. You feel me? That's why it's like you know what I'm saying. Sometimes in certain
Black
cases,
unicorn.
in certain cases, like you see, like Jada for real, like a lot of times, like I do try to keep some type of, you know what I'm saying, some type of glasses or some type of shades or shit.
Cause you block that.
A little bit, cause I have to, cause I know, cause I have to, cause this sis, I got to, cause it's like I can't
I took
have.
the shades off. Y'all
I can't,
know
you know what I'm
when
saying? When she got them
I'm
shades
going
on,
through
she,
something.
but when she got them shades on, she, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
She,
in the cut. I'm like, go, I'll talk to you, but I'm going through, so I took the shades off. Y'all see my pretty face again. I'm back to my unicorn. I'm Black Unicorn, working all the magic. Y'all need help. Y'all know where to find me. Check out with Emmy the assistant or Miss Fool 2 times. Hey,
It's
y'all can.
already a unicorn in the city though.
She hit me.
She the purple unicorn.
Okay, well I'm
who the
black.
purple
I
unicorn?
think she do like she do food.
Shout out to the purple
Yes.
unicorn. Hey, tap in with me. I need to find out who you is. I need you on my platform.
You gotta put tap in with that, cause I ain't even hit to that.
I don't know nothing about it. I want to know
Y'all
now.
know I'm a
Find
shepherd,
out
man.
now.
I be
Yeah, I know you know
There's
everything.
purple unicorns, some other color unicorns out here too, y'all. The unicorn cool.
Yeah, y'all can make y'all own look. Feel me? It ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
The unicorning.
I'm just making it. Hey,
Yay.
I wasn't saying nothing like that. I was just saying. It's,
Shout out to the unicorn women that's out here that's making their money, that's really serial hustlers in this world, that's going to pick up every job that the next person gets to. That's what the unicorn woman is. That's a black unicorn for y'all right there. I just explained it to y'all. Just a
I'm telling
serial
you,
hustler
alright.
woman that got everything wrapped up around her. Not no cheater, not no big man that he was talking about. I want to be the unicorn that works all the magic.
Very good.
That's just on period.
There you go. I remember last time, like around a couple months ago, who was talking about serial hustler shit, just like she talking about this. She made a whole brand of this shit, whole little situation. She got a whole entertainment label off that shit. Hey, listen, y'all better pay attention to my nigga, man, when she say certain shit,
Go
bro.
back and watch the lives. I
I'm
saw
telling you.
everything that I do.
Like y'all better, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
I
better
saw
tap
everything
in.
that I do though, and I manifest it inside.
Tap
of
in,
my
nigga.
every
I think I
time.
could probably put that on my site with,
What?
with my merch.
Your black
We could
unicorn?
probably do a collab.
See, look, I'm telling you, nigga, that's what I'm telling you. In the post where it happens, man, that's where the real shit happens,
See
though.
what I'm saying?
You feel
I
me?
already got
Hey.
some collabs on my boy, the Truancy Global. If y'all ain't heard Truancy
Don't
Global.
be buying the shirt. You should talk about
I
something. I got this.
too.
Little serial hustler unicorn. But put the unicorn on the front, serial hustler on the back. You already know what the fuck going on. Find out where it's at. Hey, we tapping into everything for sure.
Bye, y'all.
See you.
All right, then.
Hey, but okay, so J-Do, let's talk a little bit about Mental Health Monday because it started off on a Tuesday and it was on In the Post podcast. We took over their mental health. We took over Tap In Tuesday and we turned it into mental health back. I want to say back in March.
That was.
April?
No, that was in June. That was in June. That
No,
was
it
in June.
didn't start June though.
It was mental health month.
That's
Okay,
when y'all
but-
started. That's when y'all took over that.
That's when we
We was
took
already
over.
doing. We was already doing Tap In Tuesday, but then you came up with the idea for mental health
And we
Tuesday.
came in there.
Yeah, y'all
What
came in
month
there.
did it start? May?
Yeah, it started in June, and it was the whole month of June. Pimp was in there. Pimp had the one episode where the nigga Pimp looked like a
Came in there, yeah.
motherfucking psychiatrist and shit. You feel me? But y'all had a whole month. Yeah,
They moved from Tuesdays to Mondays because I
It
did
is
every single
August.
day of June.
yeah.
It is
Except
August.
for one. That's when they blew down on me. I did every single day except for one day in June. It was men's mental health month.
It is August. So what was the month before June though? I know it was a mental something and something. What was before June? What's May?
It's mental health awareness month.
In May?
I believe so. Yeah, it's mental health awareness month in man's
Y'all not gonna,
Yeah, I think he
so
kinda
that's
was
how
like
I
a-
know we did something. in
It
May.
probably was like maybe closer to the end of May. Y'all did the first one, maybe.
Yes, we did.
Maybe
Go
the
back and
first one
tap
was
in.
on the end of
And
May.
then- all right, this
Y'all go
this
look.
what we gonna
So y'all
do.
go tap into the post page. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
I know
We
where
gonna-
Jeffrey be at.
I know where Jeffrey be at
Yeah,
too. Hey, I know
Yeah.
where Jeffrey be at because I met Jeffrey on March 17th. I went all the way back to the live and me in my DM and I slid up. I didn't even know this man. I said, hey, you want to be a judge on 420? He said, hell yeah. I said, do you smoke? He said, I'm a cannolist or cannolius, whatever it is. It had cannoli in it and it had Alice in it. And that was the first. That it probably was. But that was the first conversation that me and J-Do had. So J-Do need to go tap back in because it definitely was May. We did an episode in May because you came back and was like, we should do June because that's Man Mental Health Month too. So we should keep running with it. Hey, we gonna do this.
I'm not about to argue.
If we is on May, they don't owe me a
I
song.
can argue with Pooh
They
any
don't owe
day.
me a song. Flat out right here.
I already gave Pooh a song.
No, you owe me another one.
How she gonna try to? Y'all see?
I wanna
she
be on
tryna-
his. I wanna
she
be on his
tryna-
platform now.
She trying to put me in a chokey right
He on
now.
mine. He on mine.
Oh,
I wanna
wow.
be on his.
Oh,
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Take off.
You can do this anytime.
I'm
You do it
about to.
on camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
Cameron,
already
she
know.
really going through this shit, bro.
Yeah, cause I already
I'm
know we
I'm
been here.
glad Pooh showing y'all what she be doing to me behind closed doors.
Facts.
This is listen. I locked
We
in
been
with
here.
Pooh. Since I locked in with Pooh, she been strong arming me, yo. I ain't gonna.
Every
Don't
day.
think y'all can get that shit. I'm still the same nigga. I'm still the same nigga. I just fuck with Pooh. Fuck with
Every day.
Pooh. Y'all try that shit. It's gonna be the same. And if you know, you know. But if you don't, just don't try it, bro.
Which day is this? Hey, J don't owe me a song.
And,
What day is that? Hold on, let me see that.
That's
it
May
wasn't
20th.
June, bro. It was May.
That's May
bro.
20th.
Hold on, let me see this. Let me see that.
And then I'm just
So
going.
we started Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes. And I keep telling you,
We
what
was
makes
just
them-
sitting here arguing it down too.
you can never argue me down with J-Lo. I'm always gonna be right. I'm the 8. He the 33. You gotta remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying when I said you just did, okay.
I'm the 8
You're
though.
right.
And you know what you just reminded me to do?
What? Yeah, but I've been telling you that.
Damn, good
But I've been
me.
telling you that too though.
But see, look. This was the plot get thicker.
Ooh.
Boom, look at that. That's crazy.
Ooh.
I know it was gonna be
That's
that. though.
crazy. Yeah, cause
Hey,
we got
Started.
I've been working with J-Lo since May. I do it because I met you on 4th. I met you in March. You seen and you did my first set with me on 4/20. After that, we locked in. We ran with it. And we still going.
I just lost y'all.
Yeah, you did. So he owed me another song on him. Hey, we gonna do. Hey, fuck it. I ain't even gonna add no song on there. What you doing today? You might as well come to the studio. Let's do part 2. Ah, just like that.
She know I don't be liking talking business and shit on
It
camera.
don't even matter.
I'm gonna do this for y'all one time.
MFM.
I'm gonna agree.
MFM
On camera, man.
Part 2.
Shit, man. She strong arm, man.
It's gonna be a bonus on that
Oh,
track.
can we get back to the interview?
Yeah, come on, Pep. She stroke over the fuck out of J-Lo right now, bro.
Hey, what's up, Pep? What you
How
got
you,
for
how
me?
you, how you deal with people? People think they know stuff. Like,
How you deal with Pooh?
okay,
Go ahead, tell him, cause he deal with me. He been dealing with me for a couple of Mondays.
okay, everybody think they got a so-called talent to read people.
Sure.
Like, I can't read people. I can read things that they give off.
Yeah.
I don't try to read them. I just look at the stuff that they're giving off. The natural stuff. I know when a nigga got to air with their chest out, and they always walk like that, or they walk with their chest out, try to make room to make people think.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that is. I can tell the difference between that on
Mhm.
what you're giving off. But depending on the situation, that dude poking his chest out might have a reason to be having that. So I just read what I see. I ain't trying to be like, oh, he think he. No, I don't know what the situation is. He might be in here with the op.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he got his chest out like that. But I see you pretty good. He was like, that be, you got a lot of energy, a whole lot of energy. And you probably try to keep it bottled up. No, I don't. I let it out. Whenever I got an opportunity, I just let it out. He was like, when I told him that me and Chase, I'm a nuclear power plant. I give off that much energy. Chase figured out how to, we're gonna shoot a line in this city, in this city, in this city. We're gonna use all of this fucking energy that you throwing out here. He was like, okay, that's why, like some of the stuff you could see, but you couldn't put it together until I told you that part. But you be reading people. How sometimes that gets you in trouble, right?
You do.
He used to. They don't get me in trouble. I don't approach people. I let people approach me now.
I don't approach a lot of people unless it's about in the post. I don't, or my kids, I don't go to nobody for nothing. I
I'm a
don't.
standoffish person. Our first conversation, we was both on guard as hell. Both of us. It wasn't like aggressive on guard. We was just like, sick.
You gotta understand.
I swear, we started talking to each other because we was having a conversation with somebody neutral.
Yeah.
Feel me? And it was just like, sick. After that, conversations got deep though. It was like niggas really picking each other's brain. But it was like,
Cause I already know everybody don't see stuff the same.
They don't.
And I want to know what you saw. I want to know how you perceive the same thing I just looked at. Because I was on this side of the spot. You were standing right there with it. It's some stuff I might have missed or I got wrong or I didn't know. That's why I like to know the other person's perspective. How did you see that? How did you experience that? Because I might have overreacted. Because most situations with me explode, no matter if it is my fault or not, to me, it's my fault. I was involved. Anything wrong that happens that I'm involved in, whether or not I did it directly, I'll be like, that was my fault because I was involved in it.
You're involved in it, so taking accountability is a good action. That can do a good work.
Yeah, but I've been watching a lot of your shit too, Jado, and that's one thing that I feel like. So do you feel like people really lack that still in the city as far as the accountability is concerned?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we in an entitled city. People entitled because of talent.
Everybody.
And I'm not gonna say that people are not talented. I'm just saying that your talent don't make you entitled to shit. And you still gotta put work behind that shit. My brother told me a quote and I live by it. So in the quotes I live by it. Hard work beat talent. Talent don't work hard.
Thanks.
You see it all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes to me I feel like a lot of cats are talented and we really fuck with a lot of everybody we fuck with is talented, man. I feel like the city has a lot of talented people in it. But
Everybody
the work aspect of it gets thrown out the window, and sometimes I feel like people want to mask the hard work with money. You see what I'm saying? And the problem with that is when you run out of money, it's like them same people ain't about to let you book that show. Them same people ain't gonna let you perform there. They ain't acting funny. It's just they're used to your money. They're not fucking with you because you work hard. You have to work hard with the money. You can't work hard. You gotta work hard, period. But you gotta work hard. You can't have money and not work hard. You can't work. You cannot have. You gotta work, bro.
You need to go farther.
You have to work in anything. In anything that you do in life, you have to work. And in this city, though, people do not work as much.
But even people are, look, it be people who do work though, right?
Yeah,
And they put themselves in the same position as the nigga who pay them because they throw their work around. You know, they throw it around, they throwing their weight around. They try to, like, it's like the ego too big. And remember we were talking about an entitled city.
Right.
It's gonna cause envy. Even if it's shadow envy, I like to call it shadow envy. Because some people don't really just be hating, like just bluntly hating. They just can't help it. They want to put themselves against you because you just keep throwing shit out for me to put shit against. Like, I can't help it. You're my enemy now. It's just by accident.
So, nigga, so you basically telling me, right, like we having this conversation shit, so somebody could gain more enemies in the city by just working hard and doing their job opposed to pissing
Yeah.
niggas off.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they do it the wrong way.
Cause
If
some
you're doing it, once you're throwing it around in the wrong way. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't market your shit. I'm just saying the way you market gotta be real to a T. And it's hard in the city because we don't have a lot of people teaching that. We got a lot of people that's gatekeeping, but gatekeeping important. I ain't gonna get to that topic. Y'all gonna feel how y'all feel about me saying that. It is what it is. It's just when you throw this shit around and you say I'm working, niggas gonna get mad because they gonna be like me too. But then when you be like, no, you not, niggas, you ain't did boop boop boop, they gonna be mad at you.
Right.
You got to the point where you piss somebody off.
But that be the thing that I feel like back to the hold on, Pimp. I feel like that's the thing that goes to y'all like listening. That affects y'all mental health in a sense to where you're more concerned with what the next person is doing and how they doing it, and you think that you're doing it on the level that they are when you're clearly not. So it's causing some shit in your brain to where you're trying to underwork or overwork, which is fucking up the shit that you put out here. I see it a lot of times. Like, and it's cool when Jado says certain shit and I see Jado say certain shit is because I sit back and I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm 40. I've been seeing that shit for like 20 years. And it's cool that a younger cat seeing that shit and it's being like, you know what? I'm bold enough, I'm strong enough to just sit here and let y'all niggas know that this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. You can feel how you want to feel, nigga. But this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. That's why I really fuck with you though. Cause I'm watching, I'm looking, I'm just like, I fuck with this nigga. He know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even though some people may be upset because they can't say that shit. Like you can. You see what I'm saying? That's what it calls back to where we were just talking about with the envy and shit. Certain people's envy, or certain people want to jump on said train to try to get somewhere with the person that's putting in work, where you're not putting it in yourself, you're not going anywhere, dog. And I'm not talking about anybody, but I'm talking about everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Because I see it too much. I see it too much, man. And it's like here in the post, we try to give people a lane so they can say their shit, and we people here that says some shit. I'm not bringing nobody here that's not gonna let you know some shit that's gonna probably, you watch it back, you might be like, damn, that J-Do really was saying some shit in his interview though, where it may motivate me to try to really turn up and stop playing around because it's untapped potential in the city and shit. But go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, Dan.
Now, I want to tap in with the part you was talking about where they together and I did, you didn't do this, but you gotta look at the person on the other side. Yeah, I didn't do none of that shit. I was in the same spot that you were.
That's what I'm saying. No, you're not. No, you're not. We in the spot together, and we not in the spot together because we in this room together, right? But we in two different rooms, my nigga. You just here. You ain't talked to. When I walked in, right? You seen me dap up him, get her a hug. You don't know who the fuck him and him is. They important the motherfucker. You want to talk to her, right? And this is somebody that you've been idolized by your whole life. You've been looking up to them your whole life, and you don't know how. How is this nigga just coming in and just pop, and I walk on the stage? And then when I speak, I'm telling you, when I walk off this bitch, come talk to me and I can tell you how to get here. Because you think you here, but you ain't. Feel me? I'm just humble enough not to say that because I know it's gonna make somebody feel some kind of way.
Yes, it is.
But it also make somebody around me feel comfortable where they at. Comfortable enough to know I can move a certain kind of way and move to my value. You feel me? Because it's certain, I gotta value myself. It's a certain way you gotta carry yourself. When you put yourself in a certain position, when you work and you hitting here, and here, because that's what you put down for your goals, for what you got going on in your brand, you feel me? And you got clothes that you can put in market. How I'm gonna get this? I'm gonna get the clothes in I got clothes in my vicinity, now I'm gonna get a website. Alright, so now I got access to it, and I'm gonna get my own website. Now I got artists, and I ain't gonna keep dropping too many jewels, bro. You feel me? But everybody can't do that as well, though. So we ain't in the same position. If you can't get up here and spit the shit I'm saying, you got talent, though. You got talent. But have you read the books I read?
Why you in the same room as me? Like that's like that post I just posted from Charles or whatever when he say everybody got their own department.
Yeah.
We work in the same store. We in the same store, but everybody got their own department.
Everybody got their own department. Everybody ain't doing the same thing. Everybody ain't qualified to do the things everybody can do.
But shit, like I say all the time, man, your role is important. You have to play it to a team to win.
Even if you don't really
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody can't hit the game with a nigga. Maybe you the nigga that's gonna pass the ball to the nigga that's gonna hit the bitch.
That's important.
You still win. Y'all still winning at the end of the day, nigga.
Part of history.
It's still winning, bro. Regardless.
You the maintenance man. You had to clean that bitch up for it to look nice for the set to happen. You are a part of the team. If you was not the maintenance man, that bitch would still look like the set yesterday. So just remember, you're as just important as the person that went on the stage.
The whole team matter. I don't care about what nobody talking about the eye. The eye is important, for sure. You gotta see somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I said, the eye.
For sure.
But the team as a whole, without the team, you wouldn't even have the eye.
Yeah. Facts.
Talk to him.
No facts. That's real though.
Yeah.
Everybody is due for their own job for a
This is some
reason.
real shit right now, but I'm loving this. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving this.
That'd be dope. But I feel like, okay, so since we there, I feel like you gotta help out the team. I feel like some people don't be helping out the team. Like, for instance, if you see the person is the breadwinner in the team and that's the person who's winning, and she has to go or he has to go reach out to ask for some help and the help don't want to help, somebody gotta help the teammate. Like, who's there to help the teammate?
I go back to what, I don't remember who just said it because I've been throwing shit out, so I'm kind of lost now. I ain't gonna lie. You know how I get. It go back to people not knowing their position and know how to play their position. So when you're a part of the team, you gotta know how to be the teammate. You feel me? How do you nurture your teammates? What is your position? If you're not the breadwinner, you're going to put finance. Are you the speaker? Are you the comforter? You feel me? Are you the one who bring structure to shit and you're going to sit everybody down, this the plan? You feel me? Know your position and play it. You may not be the star as well. So Sometimes the breadwinner not the starter. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be comfortable with that as the breadwinner. Everybody gotta play their position correctly. If you can't play your position, shit gonna start breaking down like a machine.
And it's in everything, not just trying to be out here being an entertainer in life.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Yeah.
Okay, like my kids' educational situation, life fills out the paperwork. I'm the physical. School, meetings, practice. Well, we need you, don't talk to me. We need you to. I played my part. They know that I'm gonna be there, show up,
I fuck with that.
pick up. I'm walking on the field. I'm
It's a ton, man.
but I don't fill out no paperwork.
Right. Yeah.
I'm out the paperwork person.
I got the information,
Yeah.
but don't.
Our house run a certain type of way, so don't bring me the paperwork. You take the lady the paperwork, the lady the paperwork. I get it though. It's a lot of stuff that go on, y'all. It's crazy.
No, cuz this nigga. I said my nigga tip. I said my nigga tiptoe. That's what started it, man. My bad, man. You know, sometimes niggas be on some shit, man. But for real though, like this is a great conversation today, man. And Jado, before we don't say we end this live and shit, before we end this shit.
And we out of here already?
We've been here about an hour. We've been here about an
I
hour.
feel like it been that long.
I know, man.
Wow.
Cause when the real shit get to talk, the time flies when that real shit going. Man. I'm telling you.
Appreciate it.
And for real, cause I hope y'all watching this shit that caught some jewels. And this shit gonna get, y'all gonna see this shit. You feel me? Y'all hope y'all catch some jewels in this conversation for real. Because at the end of the day, a lot of y'all are talented, but you hold it back talent by being you put too much. You put too much into this shit. You know what I'm saying? And not to say you don't need to put shit into it, but you put the wrong shit. You overthinking. A lot of you niggas overthink too much.
Ego
And
and
it show.
confidence look the same, man.
All right,
For real, talk to 'em.
you tell me something every day about everybody don't need a manager. I feel like that's something that I want you to explain to. Yeah, that's cool though, because I be coming to you and I be wanting to ask you about different people to manage. So I want you to actually explain to people why everybody don't need a manager. Like why some people should sit here and do this, or why certain people do need a manager. I don't want them to
Some
just.
people unmanageable.
No, he not even about to say that because
Okay.
he comes to me every day
I
with
need
this.
y'all, anybody looking at me.
We listen,
Look,
we
I'm
don't
looking
judge,
at the
like, there it
camera.
is.
I'm looking at the camera. You all see me? Okay, look past the mask. This is not the mask speaking. This
Yeah.
is business. You got
He
music.
get on me every day.
Yeah, you got music business. Okay, a lot of y'all do not need managers. All right, y'all see I have a manager. I do. I ain't gonna get deep into my manager situation, but my managers, I got two managers, and they don't do what y'all think they do. You feel me? I do some of that shit. My managers do their job, and I appreciate both of y'all. I'm not gonna drop no names. Y'all know who I'm managed by. People do not need managers because y'all think they're supposed to do something that they're not gonna do. You want to get managed by somebody because you're about to start getting booked by. Go book your own shows, goddammit. It's not hard. They're gonna put you on a showcase, my bad, that you can go tap in with that nigga on Instagram and you can get on the show.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the problem? You think you, or here it goes. And this is why people don't be liking people, and this is why a lot of people stop liking me because I say shit like this, right? You want to get managed by this person because you see a light there and you think they gonna give you some notoriety being around them, and that is corny. I'm not a trend follower. Do not follow trends, you guys. It's terrible. Don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it, man. If you follow trends, you fade away. Once the trends start to fade, so do you. Don't be a trend. Set trends. Be the person who doing shit and people call it tacky and shit because in 2 years they're gonna be doing the same shit. And they're gonna go back and look at your shit and use the original. You do something different.
Yeah.
And you're gonna catch your own wave, man. It just takes time. You don't need a manager because at this point you can't even provide that manager with compensation. Because managers get paid for what they do for you.
Talk to him.
And if your manager can't put you in the room getting you paid, they can't get paid. So you're wasting their time. So y'all wasting each other's time. That's gonna cause y'all to have conflict. Somebody's gonna get mad at somebody. If you don't have potential to be building, don't try to tap in and connect with somebody who is building. You feel me?
Ooh.
Don't try to go tap in
I
with
hear
somebody
that
who's
every
already
day.
there either. Because
That's
they
not
gonna just
wrong.
turn you away.
Hold
And you
on.
gonna say you don't like
Now,
it.
hold on. I do suggest you go tap in with somebody that's building. But you need to learn how to take internships. You motherfuckers need to learn how to start
You
the
gotta hear
deal
what
room.
you gotta hear what I just said.
But you gotta hear what he just said. I don't think you heard what he said.
Are comfortable when you're building. Don't go tap in with somebody who is building. If you see somebody that's trying to tap in and be a manager and they don't got no trail behind them, and you ain't really got no work ethic, and you trying to be somebody and you believe in what that person, don't go. Why would you go waste their time? They really trying to do something, and they believe in everybody they willing to tap in with. It definitely don't do this and go tap in with somebody who has a name, and you know they're gonna turn you away, and you're gonna be somebody talking shit about them in the music scene. Because they turn you away because they know already. They can read through it. They only tap in with people who pass where you at. You gotta be going through the door.
And this and this was so crazy. He said this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna have to take the glass off to say this. Oh, it's a real lighty in this bitch, but I'm gonna have to say this for real. And a lot of y'all don't need managers though, but y'all get caught into the wave, like he said, cause somebody tell you they can do this, that, and the third for you, or this, that, and the third. If you can't do that shit by yourself, you don't need no manager, bro. Trust and believe. When niggas was rapping about 20 years ago, 15 years ago, bro, I was telling my niggas this. They was not listening to me. They went on ahead, got a manager and shit. I'm not gonna speak on nobody because motherfuckers are still out here doing this shit. This Cleveland, just a small place. Y'all niggas could go OT, but y'all gonna come back to the same place, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, this said manager, right, couldn't really do the shit that she said. She just knew such and such. She just was cool with such and such. But if she came with business and such gonna look at her like, You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I was trying to tell niggas, if we can get to a point where we're creating some buzz, the right person is gonna come to you.
So boom, I'm about to piggyback off that because
Go
this
ahead.
is where I was going. Nowadays, it don't be like that. Nowadays, managers don't even have to pitch to you. In reality, a manager is gonna come find you and tell you what they can do for you, right? They don't gotta do that, but they gonna show you as well who they done worked with. They gonna probably call a nigga box. We got cell phones and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, type shit.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
it's not
working.
that.
Yeah.
It's the perception. You would see somebody who is managed by somebody, see what the artist is doing, and you think,
You supposed
if
to
I
do
go and tap in with that person, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the same. But you don't know what that artist doing.
Right.
Why you ain't tap in with the artist?
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's some real shit, man.
Let me say something right quick too. Go back, picking off what you just said. Y'all remember Show and Tell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of kids grew up with Show and Tell. Remember Show and Tell? You would tell your peoples like, man, I got this new toy and shit. And they'd be like, nigga, you bring that shit to Show and Tell, nigga.
Yeah. 'cause
And
we
you would
need
bring
to
it to
see
Show and Tell because you
got
wanted to
to show
see
it,
what the
yeah.
fuck you got.
Yeah.
You just can't go by what people say anymore. You know what I mean? You gotta show me. You can tell me, that's cool, but show me first, then tell me about it. Don't tell me and then don't show me shit.
I know what
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Sometimes
gotta
you
be
just
able to
slow
show
things. You don't know what
and
these things
tell.
Yeah,
I
fact.
was just thinking about that shit earlier though, show and tell. That shit gone, but I remember
Man, that
shit
shit's
be
fire,
fun.
That shit used to
Yeah.
be lit when, as a little kid, man. Niggas used to come through with the car, nigga, the car
Man,
loaded up.
Show
you
and
had
tell.
a fireman's toy that you ain't nobody seen in the store. Yeah, she brought this back from out of town, bro. Look at
Right.
this shit. You want this bitch like, man, damn, that's
one.
cool. I'm stealing that bitch.
They only
before you
made
get out.
30.
Nigga, sorry as fuck that you got this little flip up around toy.
She
And fuck that nigga got some good shit, bro.
talking about
I was stealing that
She
bitch.
said, I'm still that bitch. Soon as that motherfucker, soon as that little
As soon as he sit it down, I want that. They in there cuffing it the whole day after school, like, yeah, I'm over there. Can I go spend the night over such and such house? She got the little one. Shout out to Garfield. I went to Garfield.
With the Garfield. So you grew up on Lakeshore with the Garfield, right?
I went to Garfield. We started in Garfield. I was
Yeah.
there in kindergarten. Then I repeated the first grade. Then when I repeated the first grade, they took us to the hood. So yeah.
Yeah, so you was in
Yeah, I
there for a
had
little
to
second.
get up out of there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fake it.
Shout out to peeing in the chair
Like,
in
this is
Garfield.
toys
They
up
sent
in
me
Garfield.
fucking
Oh,
back to first grade.
Man, that- what?
I peed in a chair and they sent me back to first grade.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
Cool,
fucked
right?
But my mama told me
That's
if
real
I
shit,
peed
though.
on
That's real
myself
shit,
that
though.
she was gonna whip my ass. I told the lady like, so boom, they went to the bathroom. They had literally, we gotta walk to the line and let the boys in first grade, boys go here, the girls go there. Boom, they went to the bathroom. I didn't have to use the bathroom. Like I remember this story like dead ass. I didn't have to use the bathroom. We get back to the classroom probably like 5-10 minutes later. I'm like, I gotta pee. I raised my hand. I gotta pee. She like, no, you can't go. So I said, man, my mama gonna whoop my ass if I pee on myself. I pulled my pants down and I peed in that chair. And I wiped my butt with whatever was on that thing, and I pulled them back up, and I got expelled for the rest of the year. And they sent me back to fucking first grade.
That's wild.
They should've
And I got kicked out of Garfield, and that's what made us come to Cleveland.
Hey, I respect Pooh Mama though, man.
Yeah, like
Man, this is
I was not about to get my ass whooped.
She was about to get her ass whooped.
No.
That.
I don't
No.
give a fuck what happens.
Oh,
That was one thing.
It's all-
I was not.
it's all
I didn't
about-
pee in
it's
the
all
bed.
about
Like
who
my
it is.
kids don't pee in the bed. I got 3 kids. Neither one of them peed in the bed, and they all got their own different like diagnosis. Nobody pee in the bed. We don't play that pee in the bed shit.
Yeah.
I swear to God, we don't do that.
That girlfriend shit sick. I remember.
I beat in that motherfucking chair, and I got expelled and went right back to first grade. And when I went back to first grade, you know, as a kid, they don't explain that shit to me. My mother knew I was going
Okay,
back
your
to first
turn to
grade.
couch is
Fuck you. I gotta tell you all this. So boom, so Garfield did it where you had to go back to your last class and they walked you to your class the first day of school.
Okay.
So boom, everybody, the teacher tell me like, okay, you're gonna stand in front of the line, you going to the front of the line because we're gonna walk everybody to the classroom and you going to the front. I was a prized possession this day. I'm thinking I'm fire. I got the front of the line. I'm not thinking I'm going back to first grade. Nigga, we took everybody to second grade. Boom, 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 hit their classes. We went back to the first grade hall and I was in the slow class at the first grade hall. I was sick. My mom had to give me a body Garfield.
Yeah, I feel you.
She had to give me a body Garfield then. I went to Euclid Park. I came down to Cleveland and went to Euclid Park.
Yeah, my
Because
mom
I was
did
about
the
to
same
tear
shit.
that shit up.
My mom would do the same shit that happened to me as a young
First
Yeah,
grade.
tear that shit.
I was about to tear it up, man, because
First grade is crazy. I got in a fight.
I was in the first grade. I didn't understand why am I going back to first grade and everybody else went to second. I should be going to second with Cordy was second. I'm mad. I went
Yeah, that was some
back.
racist shit.
That was some racist.
Yeah,
stuff. My mama had to
You
get
and
me
Garfield,
about
Garfield was very racist.
Yeah,
My mama
Still
had
is.
to get me up out of there. When
Shit.
I say get me up out of there, I went to Euclid Park. I went in there. It wasn't a regular first grade classroom. It was a remedial first grade classroom, and that was it. That was it for me because I was like.
Because see, as a kid too, especially in situations like that, when you start
They fuck
seeing
with
shit
you.
and shit start looking like this shit start looking off. Even as a kid, you can tell, like, you know what
They
I'm
fuck
saying?
with you.
First grade
Kids
shit,
know.
we like 6, 7, 8. Like niggas can tell with something off. You can tell with something
Kids
off.
know.
Like we kids know, and you adults. I don't know why you adults act like y'all don't know what shit be fucked up.
Yeah.
But that's another subject, man. I may have to hop in on one of these bit of her Monday. We can talk about that because you
For
niggas is
sure.
crazy. But it is what it
The
is.
school will play types of games, all types
Yep.
of shit like that.
I ain't gonna let y'all get yourself canceled. Don't do it.
We not.
Oh, yeah, we chilling.
We
there.
in there.
We
We in
chilling.
the vibe.
My son, first day of school, Devin started Pinnacle. Now they got the pickup line. I go out to we participate in the pickup line and go get my son. When I walk over to the crowd, it's a crowd. The lady walks up and say, "You're Devin's father?" I say, "Yeah." She say, "You think you need to look into getting him some type of medication or classes?"
They was trying to change it.
I said,
Wait, he was in first grade?
no, when he first started school, preschool,
They try to get it. They try to get it like kindergarten,
Now look,
first grade.
Yeah, but that should be
when
freaking
I-
fucking kids up more though.
Yeah,
That shit.
yeah.
Look, when I went to the
Just
school
start them there.
to go check out the school, I was like, look, my son is high energy. You know what I'm saying? My son is into things. He's very
Bring your
intelligent.
kids.
He want to know stuff. But he talks a lot. He's gonna ask you all types of questions. But if you pay attention to him, he is very smart. So I'm letting y'all know that my son will talk a lot. They was like, oh, we prepared for all of that. I was like, no.
First grade, we got some problems.
He might.
Nobody listening.
I've been
He-
peeking at the comments.
So
Hey.
as I walk,
Hey, he quit Blunt Talk Live after dark. We ain't even paying no comment attention like that. You say what now?
so as he talked, as she said that, I said,
How you quit and then tell a person you quit?
I said, excuse me, man. You think that was professional? She said, what do you mean? I said, how are you gonna walk up to me in this parking lot full of people and just say some shit like that? Shout out to KCBLA, Cleveland Leadership Academy. I sent 2 kids all the way through, while the last one was the valedictorian, because that's where he went the next day. And then they had the call said, can we have a meeting to discuss?
No, we don't want to talk
No,
about
I went back up there and waiting to have a meeting. The staff was like, who said this shit? What's wrong with them?
Them kids smart. You ain't gotta give a kid medicine all the time.
Right.
No, you don't gotta give a kid medicine all the time. Don't. Hey, come on now. I got a ADHD kid. I got a COVID baby. Anybody know what a COVID baby is? And I got an autistic kid. My kids are fire. If you ever around me, you know my kids, they fire. They all got their own little, too. Don't come around this stuff.
And with these kids and their problems, the only way you got to deal with it is if you know they got problems, you got to be consistent on their problems.
Yeah.
You have to be my son don't be quiet. Now he knows how to communicate, so that helps. He's not gonna be
You
quiet,
gotta listen to them.
but he knows how to communicate. Now if he couldn't communicate, then he won't be quiet. Now you're a problem,
Yeah.
but he know how to communicate. I
And
can't
make
get
sure
him to
y'all
be
tap
quiet.
into
So
Mental
since
Health Monday. We can
since
talk
you
about
said
kids
so,
over there too.
you gotta be able to back up what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
a lot. This is a raw situation, man. This is a raw vibe, man. I just appreciate you pulling up on the J-Dog real talk.
I definitely
Jeez.
appreciate J-Dog for
You know what I'm
pulling
saying?
up.
It's all love in this bitch.
I know
I'm
we.
definitely going to be here in September.
Yeah, but
I
some
got
shit.
September
coming in
6th.
September.
It's cool. Can we I know we don't end the mental health the live like this, but can we end it with Mental Health Monday?
Oh, you want to play with me, son?
Yeah, let's run that
Can I
bitch.
give y'all the song?
Yeah, fuck it. We ain't even gotta play that. Let J-Lo give us a song. I'm fucking with Cool, it's cool, it's cool. That's cool.
Bluetooth?
Yeah, you can connect to that.
I was about to use this song.
Oh, shit.
See, you play too much. Trace about to get a fresh sleep, and he got to sometimes just take the lead.
I mean, shit. You can send the link, nigga.
Chasing 815?
No, I think it's just right there. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
There we go.
So y'all, I was supposed to drop a video today with Distro Kid playing with me, so I'm gonna leave this on. I did it already on Savage Show. It's called Tears of a Clown. Actually, we're gonna watch the video.
Why you make a song about these crying ass niggas?
I'll be doing I'm Cleveland's Clown.
I go campaign crazy. Got some love at home, someone to call my own. But I'm still on this road, I'm making more regrets. I tried to kill my thoughts by popping Percocets, but that ain't work, so I take shots to cut my wrist. Still feel all alone with you inside my arms. Truth is I might leave, but I won't go too far. Honestly, not what you need, love, I might break your heart. I fight suicidal thoughts and I can take a loss. Stop fighting my demons, let them help me cope. Claim they laughing with me, truth is I'm the joke. Try my best not to get pissed, cause I might do the most. The face of mental health, but I can't let it show. Look me in my eyes and tell me what you see. Every day another battle, living being me. Life of a rock star, but it's not what you think. I was supposed to wear the mask and then start wearing me. Get lost in expectations, guess it's time I face it. Say it, I don't care really, I'm going crazy. Now they know my name, but I ain't seen my babies. Is this the price you pay when it's the road you taking? Lost in my addictions, trying to numb my feelings. Hopefully my own impatience ain't the thing that killed me. Don't want to end the martyr like I had envisioned. But Houdini final trick ain't what he had intended. Dancing with the dough for so long, you know he wrong, cause he done got more than he's given. I tried to trade my pain for fame, along the way I found more shame, cause I kept making bad decisions. Chose the title Cleveland's Clown, because even though I smile, I can never really feel it. Feel like throwing in the towel, but I can never let y'all down. This shit deeper than the image.
That's fire.
And one more thing. I am from Cleveland. Come on, man.
What happened?
Come on, man. Come on home with that shit, though. Come on with Jada before with that motherfucking fest, bro, in September, bro. Stop playing with us, bro. Stop fucking playing with us,
I'm
bro.
coming in September, man.
Stop
No, it's my
playing
birthday.
with us. Yeah.
September 26th, y'all already know what the fuck going on. 926, y'all better remember that shit.
Coming, man.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
birthday.
about to go crazy. That's
Tears of a Clown will be out and available for y'all. The mic drop, shot by Johnny Spielberg.
I'm gonna say this while you here. I've been wanting to say this.
You crying?
No.
Rip over crying over J-Lo song. Damn, fam.
Nah. I'm gonna say, hey, let's hear it. Jay the only one qualified to come on here to talk about his feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I talk about my feelings all the time, every
Look,
day.
female. He no, I get what he said. Thank
I know
you,
what
thank
you're
you.
talking about, but I'm just talking about
Thank you.
shit.
And you on the panel.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Fuck this panel.
Oh, nigga, what type of shit?
I want to talk about my feelings too.
It's always some shit on these Saturdays, man.
when we get you on here, we want to talk about your movement, your
No,
motion.
facts.
We don't want to talk about your feelings.
Yeah, facts.
When we want to talk about feelings,
We would have went to your motherfucking podcast.
we gonna go get Jay though.
Motherfucking guy, let's go.
I already know, man. That's what we get with y'all niggas, man. You know the vibe.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, we got the cannolis in this motherfucker. I ain't seen the cannoli pack about 2 months, y'all. But
Shout out to my nigga Trap.